Steve Tober with Barry Kostibos, so Livingston, first-year head coach, 8th year with the program. And Coach, so many questions about Livingston coming off a historic season. Bill Tracy leaving to take the Ridge job, and you being appointed head coach fairly late, and a whole new cast of characters in many ways. So a lot of mystery and a lot of excitement.
It sure is. I think you have to really consider the fact that these kids have faced a lot of distractions, and they really haven't let it bother them. Late appointment, like you said, and new league, losing a lot of seniors. It's going to be pretty exciting around here, and the kids are, they're really up for a great season. So we take it day by day, and we'll just play it out as it goes.
I mean, there has to be great energy, even with 18 seniors graduating. A lot of great momentum, at least psychologically, for some of these kids who've been around them winning last year and a lot of the recent seasons. So there's got to be some energy coming, even with some inexperience.
Absolutely. I think the kids have really kind of experienced the type of success that we always thought we could have. And now to sustain is another situation, but by and large, their attitudes are championship attitudes. And I can't ask as a coach for anything other than that. So they've been great about all that stuff.
And Barry, some people might not be familiar. You coached for 15 years, the head coach at Watchung Hills. Successful high school sports programs across the board over there, and you're still working the faculty there, coaching here. And I mean, it's something. You've certainly been around football so long. And the one thing good about here with Livingston and your familiarity, what you guys were doing for these past 7 years, you're going to keep things offensively somewhat in continuity.
Absolutely, we haven't really changed anything. Why have to fix it if it's not broken? It's an enjoyable offense. The kids love playing it. They have a lot of faith in it. Defensively, it's the same situation. So we just felt the continuity was the key to our success in the past. The coaches, our staff knows it. We're able to coach it, so why change anything? It's been working for us, so we'll stay with it.
Some single wing concepts, direct snaps. I know John Bowers had some influence over the years. Bill Tracy, other people. I guess Jim Benedict in some aspects from going back, but then you'll add your own wrinkles. So a lot of unusual intangibles and creativity.
Well, I think that's part of the fun of coaching football. You put your mark on some things. And you have to give a lot of credit to Bill Tracy and John Bauer. They were instrumental in bringing this to Livingston, and it's so much fun to coach. The kids really enjoy it. It's so different from a lot of the things that you see, and we've had success with it, that it just made sense to continue. And the kids have kind of embraced the offense and the defense to a point where they pretty much know things before we do at this point. So you can't ask for any more than that, and it's just been a real success in terms of installing all that stuff.
And the one thing you say about Livingston, if you come out here, it's one of the more beautiful facilities in all of North Jersey. It's a great Friday night kind of football feeling when you do play Friday night home games. A little different this year, though, going from the Iron Hills, a great league, certainly, to the Super Essex Conference. And you've just talking before a little bit, the two of us, a little difference there certainly between the two conferences, and that also adds some excitement.
I think what you're looking at is a real transition between both leagues. The Iron was more of a condensed formation power league, and this league seems to be more space and speed. But it's, as I said, it's high school football. You have to adjust to it. If this is what it is, then we have to adapt to it. We're looking forward to the challenge. We are not going to back down from any situation, and we're just going to go forward with it and do the best we can. Be as competitive as we can.
It's going to be interesting because teams that come into here or wherever you go, they're going to be unfamiliar with you as well. And certainly scouting is going to be huge this year for everybody, but they're not going to be too familiar with some of the things you're doing either.
It's a little odd. It's a little odd, the things we do. You don't see it every day, which is one of the reasons why we do it. The fact that the kids really know it very well, and it fits to our personnel very nicely. Of course, I think there might be a little advantage to the fact that people haven't played against it, but I think over time that tends to level itself out, and execution and fundamentals take over. So I don't think it changes. You have to stay with the fundamentals, whatever league you're in, a power or a space and speed league, and play football.
Barry, some of the players, people from Livingston can get excited about. Tell us about 2 or 3 of the veterans that you're going to really count on.
Well, we have a small but potent senior class, and I think guys like Nick Kozlowski, who played in the state game last year, Kevin Park, the returning starter, John Bobian, returning starter, Ryan Allen, who played an instrumental part in last year's successes, Jordan Haberman, Joe Lipinski, all these guys had a great taste of the championship, and their leadership, talent, ability to lead are going to be just paramount to our success. So, we're depending on them to really bring us through these challenging times.
And you open that with Parsippany Hills. Dave Albano does a super job there from the Hills division, the old Hills division of the Iron Hills, now in the Northwest Jersey Conference, and that's not going to be an easy game for an independent game.
There are no easy games. There are none, and you're right. Coach Albano's done a great job with Par Hills, and it's a tough opener for us. But again, it's the fact that we relish the challenge. We want to go up there and be as competitive as we can, and see what happens at the end of the game.
Well, Barry Kostibos, best of luck with the Livingston Lancers in 2009. From Livingston High School, I'm Steve Tober.